Hold on, trying to get I can't. Oh my God. Give me a second. Going live on Instagram is messing me up today for some reason. It's being weird. Oh my God. Why is it being weird? It's sending stories instead of live. Hold on, I'll fix it. Live. Okay. Oh my gosh. That was weird. Instagram was being weird. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Water Cooler. I am Sarah in Texas, and this is our place to chat all the latest reality TV gossip. And of course, Jeff Lewis and the Jeff Lewis After Show. Y'all are getting a sneak peek. It is not finished, so give me a little grace. She's a work in progress. I've got an olive tree coming in the mail tomorrow. Could not find the perfect one in person, so it's being sent. I'm trying out this lamp, so y'all tell me in comments yes or no on the lamp, or the lamp off, or the lamp being removed. I do have some amazing floating shelves that are going to be put up tomorrow after the tree gets here because I need to have the right size. So just picture shelving going right there with some cute little stuff. Oh my gosh. I have to give a shout out because so many people have been so awesome and sending me ideas and researching things for me. I even had a chump. I was on the phone with them the other night. They were totally giving me all these ideas. So it was amazing. It looks so dark back there now. So, anyways, it's a work in progress. Hopefully, lighting, all this professional stuff. It is what it is. I'm a work in progress. I don't have anyone paid to do this for me yet, but manifesting everything, right? By the way, I know I do have some big stuff going on right now, and I just can't tell you about it yet, but I am so excited. So stay tuned because I will tell y'all as soon as I can tell y'all, as soon as I get the whatever. No lamp at all. Oh, it's too low. I know. I'm getting so many ideas on like the smart bulb, up the lighting. Okay, this is as tall as she'll go. So I think she's going back. And you know what? I think she's gonna fall on me anyway. There's carpet in this. So the bedrooms upstairs all have carpet in the bedrooms and the closets. So she's not as stable as I think she needs to be. You know what I mean? Anyhow, let's get into today's reality TV gossip. Also, a side note, my amazing Annie, my social media guru, Reels girl, and so much more, is flying into Texas tomorrow from LA for Thanksgiving weekend. So we have made the decision that we are going to do a reel as needed, basically. So I don't think we're going to do a reel today. I'm just going to let her get ready and fly her home to her family and not focus on doing a reel. Also, I've got one of my daughters home from college, so I will do a show every day this week except for Thanksgiving, but we may or may not have a reel. We're just going to play it by ear, like what's going on, what we want to chat about, and also if our schedules allow for it. Because, I mean, the reels are fun, but look at, even Jeff Lewis talked about on the after show a week, he lost Kian. Kian is moving on to the grass is greener on the other side. And the floating shelves will be put up soon, Pina. They're I'm waiting to put them up, or my husband and son surprised me when I was out shopping, totally put my desk together. I've got one of these desks that have all the electrical outlets in it, so it's amazing. It's bigger, it's wider. It's so good. Anyways, she's a work in progress, but thanks for hanging in there with me for sure. I don't know that I want to do the neon light. I think it's a little trendy right now. But yeah, I might do some sort of something or a picture. Y'all sent me some really good ideas from Etsy, even like having decals made. So I might do something, but it also gets tricky because then I have to mirror it, right? And I don't know, I got to get Annie to help me with that technology, right? The shelves are too small. No, they're fine. Promise. Look, the shelves are fine. Look, there's two of them. Here y'all go. Don't critique the shelves. They're going up tomorrow. There's two of them. They're going to be two floating shelves like this. Is that anyways? Okay. Don't make me change my mind anymore, y'all. Like literally, I'm like, I'm not good at making decisions. I sort of laugh whenever My friends yesterday, if you saw my Instagram, were saying that we needed to have our annual Christmas dinner at Piccadilly. Because even though I love places like that, big menus overwhelm me and stress me out. Because I'm always like, oh, I want to try something new. I always go back to the same old, same old. So, anyways, it was funny that I made that story. And lots of you had so many fun. Oh, the price is still on here, which is good. Because I'll be returning her. Look, and I got 10% off because there's a bunch of dents on the bottom. So it was 79 and they charged me 73 because there was a bunch of dents on the bottom, but she's going back anyways. I don't think she's not a keeper. Anyway, so send me some other ideas, post in comments. Maybe maybe a little corner knickknack thing. I don't know. Remember, there's an olive tree going here, a 6-foot olive tree. The shelving is going up. Maybe that's enough. Maybe I'll add a decal. I'm not really sure. The lamp is distracting. Okay. The face isn't lit. You might need 2 more lights. The shelving is perfect. The way y'all can give me like such opposite opinions about things just is so funny. Anyways, okay. Let's get into shout out news. It was kind of quiet this weekend. I think everyone is still reeling necessarily from BravoCon. So some of that gossip is still going on being played out, but a little bit of that on Heather McDonald's post the other day. So Scott has blocked me again, which is understandable. He told me he was going to. I understand I've got a messy bun, so I look bald today. So y'all are going to tell me I look bald. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit because today was just busy and I'm trying to do this. But anyways, and all my kids are home from school except for the oldest coming in Wednesday from college. Scott Anderson blocked me again, which is understandable and respectable. He doesn't want to see all the whatever Jeff Lewis content. But it's interesting that he's fine seeing the Heather McDonald who is feuding with Jeff Lewis and even publicly commented, which a bunch of y'all had to send me this comment because, I don't look at people's comments a lot and I just don't have time. And, I don't follow Heather McDonald again. But he had posted under this, merch that she is selling for the earring gate. Is this available in a onesie? So, of course, I made a story assuming he meant for baby Stone, right? And so I commented, I'm like, this is kind of weird. Like, y'all OG Jeff Lewis fans, y'all remember how much Scott never wanted the limelight. He didn't like that Jeff talked about him on the radio. So I just still think it's interesting when he was looking at my stories, about a year ago now. And I was like, why are you already broken up from Jeff Lewis? Why are you looking at a fan account, an Instagram name called Jeff Lewis Obsessed 6 months after y'all broken up? Why are you cruising through my stories? Which was interesting. But so he commented that and I was like, just seemed thirsty, like a grab. And then he comments back because other people were saying, oh, don't put your son in that, that type of thing. I'm frozen. Oh, it's just fine for me. What happened? I don't know. Is it fine on Instagram? Let me give me a thumbs up if I'm frozen. Y'all are commenting. Oh, technology. Okay, y'all are fine, so I'm good. No, some of you are saying, see, I'm looking at it just fine. Oh, it's so annoying. Sorry, give me a second. It would be frozen. Let me know if that fixed anything. Y'all are fine. It's fine now. Okay. The problem is it always looks fine for me. So when y'all tell me there's a problem, I don't see it. Oh, something is going on with Instagram. Okay. Go back in and go back out, or catch me on TikTok at Jeff Lewis Obsessed, or YouTube or Facebook group, Facebook page, or Twitter, or catch the replay somewhere. I keep freezing on Instagram. Somebody says jump back out and jump back on. I'm so sorry. I hate that it looks normal to me because all the comments are going up for me. Live video paused. Weird. It keeps freezing. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry for the distraction. I am live on 6 different platforms at the same time, 3 different cameras, and then it goes up as a podcast. So just, it's a little bit crazy sometimes, but it says it's freezing on Instagram. So the replay, just so you know, should be perfectly fine on YouTube, Jeff Lewis Obsessed channel, Facebook group, Facebook page, and Twitter. So check that out at Jeff Lewis Obsessed. and the podcast, Jeff Lewis Obsessed. Okay. So then Scott post, no, I was asking for me an adult onesie. And I'm like, ew, thank you for the badge, Allison. Somebody says it's not freezing on them, so that's good. Anyways, so then it was even worse. I'm like, wait, the onesie is for you? Like, because clearly none of us assumed it was for him. We assumed it was for baby Stone. But then even Heather McDonald made another post or story, I don't remember, that y'all sent me, and she had made a onesie, and it said, like, for the baby in your life that has strong opinions about things or wants to take a stand about things or something like that. So clearly she took it to mean he wanted it for his baby, because that's what a onesie usually is. So tell me your thoughts. I thought it was super interesting. He also made a post this weekend. Was it a story or a post? I wouldn't know because I'm blocked, but a bunch of y'all sent it to me. So thank you for the Jeff Lewis salutes that send me stuff on Instagram. But it was a picture of him, of Gage in a baby sling holding baby Stone. And it said, my boys. So for y'all that are always DMing me saying, are they still dating? I think they've scrubbed their Instagram. I don't think they're dating. Y'all would know. I mean, they don't talk to me. They both blocked me. I'm pretty sure they don't want to have a conversation with a Jeff Lewis obsessed fan account asking if they're still dating. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have y'all take that up and ask them for sure. Okay, so Andy Cohen Live is a replay today because they are recording Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion today. Who do you think is going to be next to him? I feel like it's always the people with the most drama. So I definitely feel like Monica's going to be on one side. If she's not, I'm going to be shocked. I almost think it's going to be Monica and Meredith. So y'all tell me, I hope they haven't released the seating chart yet. Has somebody already released that? You think Heather Gay will be? I feel like she's done nothing this year. I don't know. Isn't it funny how people have their favorites and they're like turning on? Thank you for buying a badge, SPC. Even like what's going on now with Sutton, like there's a little bit of like people coming back on Sutton this year. And then I saw the sneak peek. Somebody put in comments, or she put in comments, two other people that had me blocked, Tom Sandoval and Ariana Maddox. And she commented, yeah, I think after season 11 of Vanderpump Rules, y'all are going to be a little anti-Ariana, and you're probably going to lean in more to feeling sorry for Tom Sandoval. So I think that's super interesting that every season, I mean, that's why I love reality TV, because it's life. You know, we all have our friends and family member that we're closer to, then we kind of have a falling out, or maybe we just aren't busy and we don't make time for each other. So I don't know. I think it's so interesting how every year different people are sitting next to Andy. You know what I mean? But I always feel like Lisa Vanderpump was sitting next to Andy. You know what I mean? I feel like she's one of his favorites. Can't remember if Kyle ever does. This is going to drive me nuts because y'all know I chipped my nail just right before, was this right before Friday night or Saturday night? I'm sorry, that I had this big event to go to. And now I've chipped more. So my shellac is, I've got to go get my nails done today or tomorrow. It's driving me nuts. As much as I hate getting my nails done. Oh, thank you, G. The pink wall looks so good with just nothing and just beautiful you. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but thank you. Okay, what else is going on? Did y'all listen? So most of y'all know I am on all the platforms as Jeff Lewis Obsessed, so please give me a follow and a subscribe everywhere. But I mostly post on Instagram stories just because it's quick and easy, right? So make sure you hit on my profile, the bell notification at the top, and it'll just give you a little ding whenever I post a story or a post or go live. But I did get some insight that Julie and Brandy are on a podcast today, and it's actually really good. Say what you want. I don't have any hurt feelings between Brandy and Julie. I hope we mended things well enough at BravoCon during our chat. And I thought it was a really good podcast. It's called Hot Takes and Deep Dives Podcast. I forget the girl's name. Jess is the girl's name. They've known each other since like 2010. So a really long time. So they've got some like work history, I learned a lot about Brandy and Julie that I didn't know. And she asked the question we all want asked. Do y'all hang out every single day? Like, how many hours of the day are y'all spending together? It's a lot. And Brandy even says, we know Brandy is married to a man. He's hot since 2007. Julie is a lesbian. She doesn't seem to have anyone in her life, but maybe she just doesn't choose to talk about that. I don't really know. But it was a lot of really good information. And they had some Bunyan commercials in the podcast at the beginning and end. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it'll trigger me to get my bunions fixed one day. They definitely, about 15 minutes in, they talk about Jeff Lewis and him stealing host. I thought Jess did a really good job of like not just focusing on the drama. They didn't go deep into that drama at all. They do talk about BravoCon a little bit. I thought it was kind of interesting because Brandy and Julie talk about some woman, girl, a fan at the Heather McDonald Juicy Scoop show that I was at Saturday night. She like got through security and like broke through and got to the back to like take a selfie with them. And I'm like, girl, that is ballsy. So for anyone that calls me a stalker, I don't do anything crazy like that. I've never snuck in anywhere. I don't think Julie even said a lot of people at BravoCon seem to be entitled. And I'm like, well, if you want to talk about entitled, anyone breaking through security at a live show to talk to Heather McDonald and Brandy and Julie, that sounds like pretty entitled to me. But anyways, I thought it was a really good podcast. So take a listen. Again, it's Hot Takes and Deep Dives podcast. I did make a post in the Jeff Lewis Obsessed Facebook group. And I thought it was really good. It's about an hour. Kind of listened to it. It's in the Jeff Lewis Facebook group, Jeff Lewis Obsessed. So take it. Hot Takes and Deep Dives. Y'all are all asking. I've said it like 3 times. Okay, real quick, and this is our last, then we'll get to Jeff Lewis, who had Rick and Kelly on, and then Pol and Patrik on the after show. The after show was really good today, as always. Snoop Doggy Dog. So he kind of pulled one of these things that Ariana did, where, remember whenever she and Tom were just now moving out, and she was acting like she was moving out from the house, and it wasn't. It was a freaking ad for like some mortgage company, right? So that's what Snoop Doggy Dog did to us. He had this story come out over the weekend saying that for his family, he was going to give up smoking. We all assumed it was the pot that he does. It's not. He's advertising a solo stove. Okay. Now, my husband bought one of these dumb things off the website or whatever it is. We've had it for maybe 6 months. He finally brought it out a couple of weekends ago to like do s'mores. This little fire pit. They did it this weekend when I was at this event Saturday night with a girlfriend. Yeah, smokeless fire pit. It's not completely smokeless. I mean, you got to buy all these different extra accessories to make it more smokeless that are around it. You got to pick it up by these tongs. I mean, let me know if you have one. Is it a great idea that my husband had? Absolutely. In theory, it's super cute to sit around and do s'mores and like chat with and stuff, but it's not exactly smokeless in my experience. I think I've been around it twice now. They've only done it 3 times. And, we don't get super cold weather here. But I always say, they're like, oh, we want to snuggle around it and get a blanket on. No. I want to snuggle inside my house with heater on. I don't want to be around a thing. You know what I mean? A smokeless fire pit is a gas grill. I don't know. I think we have a gas grill. Maybe we have a propane. No, I think we have gas. We have a gas grill outside. I don't know. Yeah, it's my husband's thing. And like the kids all love it. And the boyfriends come over. So, it's fun. Yes, the wall color is Diva Glam. Whisper Blue. Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's it. Let's get into the show today. Today was Rick Leventhal and Kelly Dodd. I listened to the Rick and Kelly show this morning. Last week on their Patreon, they'd made a little bitty snippet saying that they had some gossip that they were going to let out, or some kind of news was going to be released. If they were talking about the Shannon Bedore thing, I guess her ex, they say on the show, John Jansen, I've met him, but I'm starting to think he's a little thirsty, because there's other places in OC besides the Quiet Woman, right? I've been to the Quiet Woman, but I am a fan. So of course my friends and I wanted to go. when I flew into LA to, and we stayed in the OC Newport to go to the Fortune Feimster show. We, of course, went to the Quiet Woman afterwards. It's great. I mean, you want to see it. You want to see the table, the infamous table. They had a live band. The food was really good. Shout out Donna Bowling. Oh my God, y'all. Donna Bowling was mentioned on the Jeff Lewis after show today by Pol and Patrik. It was amazing. If you were lucky enough to be at the Bourbon Room last night with not Zach Noe Towers, Zach Peter and Donna Bowling and all the Bravo brothers. Is that what it's called? Bravo Bros? Brothers? Bros? Chef Stu was there. All these people. It was amazing. Or you could have streamed it. By the way, somebody asked if the December 21st Jeff Lewis live show is going to be live streamed. And of course, I'll be there live. So will Donna Bowling. So a bunch of us will be. And I'll be covering all of it for sure. But somebody asked me to reach out. So I have a little bit of a DM relationship with somebody at the Bourbon Room Hollywood. They keep DMing back whenever I post, whenever I tag them. So I asked them if the December 21st event was going to be sold as a virtual show, a live stream, and they said no. So I think that's a decision that Jeff or whoever makes. I don't know why not, though. It seems like it's easy money. Like people could totally do it maybe out of the country if they can't, it's right before Christmas. So maybe people could watch it. So if you want that to happen, I don't know, do whatever you want to do if you want that virtual to happen. I don't know if it can happen or not, if they've already made their mind up, but just so you know, I did reach out and Bourbon Room said they are not going to do it. Somebody said, I don't think Jeff wants it recorded. Yeah, it could be. Well, I will tell you everything that happens, of course, because I am Jeff Lewis obsessed and I will be there. Okay, so Rick and Kelly, I listened to the show this morning. It was all about, they are in LA. So I knew already from last week that they were going to see Jeff Sunday. They were going to be on the show today. I've been curious if they were going to talk about Kelly, like supporting publicly on her Patreon and the show, I guess, Heather McDonald. Whereas Jeff keeps saying, I don't F with people that F with people I don't F with anymore. But I did notice on the Jeff Lewis after show today with Pol and Patrik, he had kind of a little change of opinion in regards to Stu. So we will chat about that in a little bit because Stu was also at this event. Pol and Patrik were there also. They bring him up and we'll chat about that in just a second. So I can't figure out Jeff. Like, is he okay with people still is he okay specifically with Kelly Dodd and Rick still being friends, going out, supporting Heather McDonald whenever he's clearly not in good terms with her right now? But they don't really mention it at all. It's almost like the whole thing I keep saying, silence is very loud. And I think they're just choosing not to talk about it at all, not to give it any light at all, right? Thank you for liking the lives on TikTok. It really helps. Just tap the screen. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't think so, Victoria says, but I could change my mind. She said, are you getting tickets to the January show? First of all, it's not announced yet. We all know that Jeff has alluded to certain things and then he doesn't come out with it, right? For a year, he's talked about doing more live shows. He mentioned Nashville at one point as an option. It never came to fruition. So who knows? I make a lot of spontaneous decisions. And I also look at, my family schedule, what's going on. And I also look at the flight prices because, spending $800 on a last minute Southwest flight isn't exactly what I love to do. But when it is a good price, then I love, and if it works with our schedule, I love getting out for any fun event that I can. I didn't even get out to the Countess Luann event last night. It was in Houston at the what's it called? The House of Blues. So if anyone in the Houston area went, let me know how that was. I've seen her a couple of times and I just knew that our daughter was home. I had an event Saturday, so I just really wanted to hang out. We watched a Christmas movie together that had Lindsay Lohan in it. I don't know. It was all right. Anyways, but I was curious if Jeff would say anything. They didn't bring it up at all. So if you're wondering if they talked about the Heather McDonald thing at all, they did not. They talked a lot about, and for a lot of people that put in the comments, oh, it's Kelly and Rick, I'm not going to listen. Y'all, I think she probably turned a lot of people back onto her. She was really relatable in regards to talking about her daughter, who's a senior, Jolie. So if y'all remember, Dames Who Dish, we're doing mom stuff. That's funny. Oh, Kelly? I don't know what you're talking about. I might have missed something. I love y'all, Gina and Ann. No, I don't think it's legal things at all. I really don't. I don't think she sent a cease and desist. I just don't. I don't know. I think he's not talking about it because he knows she'll just keep on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? I kept thinking weeks ago they would quit talking about it, right? Um, no. I don't go live on the weekends much, ever. I have. I don't do it regularly. I think whenever Hollywood House Live season 2 premieres December 6th, maybe I'll start recapping that on Saturdays, like I did last time. And then a while back, whenever the Chump Happy Hour was on Friday nights, we would kind of recap that on Saturdays. But for the most part, I just go live Monday through Friday, 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern for sure. Anyways, so Kelly talks about senioritis. They went to the Abbey yesterday in high tops, which this is definitely single Jeff, right? I mean, Chef Stu was just at the Abbey this weekend because I saw his story, or maybe I saw Annie's story. They work together just like she works together with me to do my reels. So they were celebrating a huge accomplishment. He has gone from like 90,000 Instagram followers to almost he might be at 200,000 now from the amazing food reels that she's doing. So that is a lot to celebrate. So people were sending me messages thinking that they were that it was like subliminal meaning, that they were talking about people exiting from their life. And I'm like, no, like, I think this is about the reels because they've made it, or I guess since I know she works with him, I assumed everyone else knew that, but maybe they didn't. And was Brittany at the Abbey too? I don't know. I know she went to the Chateau Marmont, so the hotel that she loves to hang out, but I don't know if she was at the Abbey or not. They would have mentioned it, I assume, if Britney Spears would have been there. Anyways, but it seems like Rick was being the one hit on instead of Jeff Lewis. So I don't know. I can't imagine he's going to stay single for long. It's just not based on results, based on history, but maybe he is just focusing on Monroe, focusing on his career. You know, he's not filming right now for Hollywood House Lift, but I mean, that's got to be so time consuming and so exhausting. But I also, shout out Patrik. It's got to be so exhausting. We're going to talk about the after show soon, Patrik. It's got to be so exhausting. So I think right now he's just like focused on himself and, you know, Monroe and his friends and his family. It seems like Thanksgiving is going to be huge. Seems like every chump is invited. They're going to play left, right, center. They're going to take all of Pol and Patrik's money. So they better bring a bunch of money. Oh, thank you for buying me glitter gifter badges on TikTok. Thank you. Shout out. My daughter just came in and she's like, yeah, not interested. My daughter that's home from Georgia from college. Anyways, but I think Kelly really came off good today. Even that phone call in was like, look, I don't really like you that much, but you were so relatable and such a good mom talking about Jolie. She took her car away because it's really not her real report card, but like the progress report, like she had an F or two. So I love that. I really related to that because, yeah, go Dogs. Somebody said yes. Oh, they had a huge game this weekend against Tennessee. My daughter said it wasn't even that good of a game because it was a blowout. But the game that my husband took her to a week and a half ago at the Ole Miss game, that was a really good game, they said. But they had really good tickets. But then it rained and it was cold. But they said that was football weather, so whatever. Anyways, I thought it was super relatable, and I think go listen to it. I think y'all know that Kelly Dodd and Rick have very opinionated fans, right? Some of y'all love to hate them, some of y'all love them, but I thought it was actually really good, and I related to it as a mom for sure. I love that Pol and Patrik related to it because Pol is a high school teacher right now. He's totally aware of how things have changed so much since COVID. And I can tell you as a mom of 5, they get to make up these quizzes and tests and assignments, whether you're out for COVID or not. It's just like a free for all. And I don't think it's doing anyone any good as far as like preparing them for college or preparing them for life, because that's not real life. You know what I mean? So it's so weird to me. But, it's still like, to me, COVID's, kids have been back in the classroom physically for a while now. And yet all of these kind of lax rules are still going on. Oh my God, I love that. Trio says to be a fly on the wall at that Thanksgiving. Maybe Pol and Patrik will do a video or two for us. Victoria, I won't go live on Thanksgiving. That's the only day I'm going to take off because Jeff is taking off. He will be back Friday. Who's he back with, y'all? He didn't do the little, the reel. I think that must be Kian. So since Kian, we're going to have a week off. Kian's last day was Friday. The new guy, Sam, is going to start in a week. So I think we're going to have a week of not having reels from Jeff Lewis, not having the little things that tell us who the hosts are. So I forgot who Friday is, but I feel like it's Cy coming back, isn't it? Y'all tell me in comments. I feel like Cy is coming back. Yeah, y'all are saying Friday it's Cy. So she must be having Thanksgiving in LA, right? Because you're not going to fly out. Maybe she's flying out Thanksgiving night and going to be here Friday morning. I don't know. Crazy. Speaking of, we already chatted about the quiet woman. Is this really true? John Jansen kind of had his arm around newly single Alexis Bellino, and they're saying that like he's kind of made or Kelly said he's kind of made the rounds between a lot of people in the OC. I mean, he's a cute guy, and I think he's probably very charismatic and very, whatever the word is. But I mean, I don't know. Of course, then again, he's on the same level to me as Harry. Harry Dubin in New York? Like, he doesn't blow me away cute, but he's not unattractive at all. And I think their personalities are probably very outgoing. Oh, we'll talk about the vapors for sure, because they were definitely talking about the chumps that vapes and people that vape secretly. Very true. The more there are multiple chumps that vape for sure, because I've seen it. So anyways, but yeah, he did talk about Doug kind of secretly vaping and like putting it in his pocket. So I do think people probably do that. Now, Josh Flagg, who they talked about, doesn't vape secretly because it's videoed on the Jeff Lewis video, and he vapes a lot. Oh, it was sad to you. I don't think Doug probably vapes every day. I think he's probably like one of those social vapors, like if somebody has it or if he's drinking alcohol, something like that. Macon is in Macon's in Anguilla at some amazing resort that she keeps posting about. Oh, Robin says I'm a vapor. I'm sure lots of people are vapor, and it's huge between like the high school kids and the 20-year-olds for sure, or the college-ish kids for sure. And I think now that restaurants won't let you smoke inside, the casinos, or some of them won't maybe, malls, stores, I think probably smokers probably have transitioned over to vapors because I think you can vape where you couldn't normally smoke anymore. I don't know. Is that true? I feel like I've seen signs, even at BravoCon, they had signs like this is the smoking vaping area, but I've definitely seen people vape inside places. Yeah, CBD, you definitely smell in Las Vegas, New York. I definitely smell the CBD vaping for sure everywhere I go. Anyways, they talk about Shannon Beador, but they didn't say anything about Shannon and Kelly's friendship being renewed. So I don't really know what's going on there. But the fact that Jeff talked about it and Kelly didn't say like, oh, she's not my friend or she hasn't responded to my text or anything like that, I do feel like they're all going to be hanging out again very soon. Bravo just released the seating chart. It's Monica and Heather Gay. Okay, I'm surprised by the Heather Gay. So someone just who let me know. JP Mark let me know that Bravo put out the seating chart for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City seating chart reunion, and it's Monica and Heather Gay next to Andy. Why would Heather Gay be there? I just feel like it was Meredith that had, I don't know. Yeah, no, Monica, I'm not surprised by at all. I mean, her and her mom, I hope her mom makes an appearance. Oh my God, I can't imagine. I cannot figure out her mom. I can't figure out if they're fooling us or not. Like, it's really that crazy. Oh my God. Uh-oh, here comes my co-host Luna. Hi, Luna. Let everybody know you're feeling good since I let them know you were throwing up this morning. She threw up one time, right? Whenever she woke up this morning. Do y'all have like levers? So our house was built in 2003 and it's the original hardware. And it's oh, you're going to get her out. She's okay if she doesn't mess up this lamp. Hold on, baby girl. My other daughter's trying to get her out for me. She's okay if she can lay there, baby. Looney Tunes, but she's so big. She's a big black lab. She jumps up now and just puts her weight on the door handle and opens it right in. So took her about, how long have we had her? 3 years now. We got her Halloween. My best friend found her on the streets, Halloween 2020. Oh, y'all love Luna. Y'all are so sweet. Let's see if Patrik wanted to come on. Never know. I don't know what he's doing. Wait, go live. Ooh. Let's see. We were on the phone with producer. Oh, for your new show. Okay, y'all are going to get mad if Patrik comes on. It'll only be on Instagram and you won't be able to hear. I will put the mic up close, though. Let's see if he can come on. Oh, he did come on.
I did.
How are you? I did both of y'all because it's Thanksgiving. It was such a good after show. I know I love y'all on Fridays, but I loved y'all today.
It was fun, right?
Yeah. Fun. Y'all better go take some money out from the ATM for left, right, center. He ain't going to play. He's going to want to take y'all's money.
Every time we're there, so it doesn't matter what day. Every day is Pol and Patrik day.
Absolutely. It's a super easy game. You can play it drunk. It's super easy. If I can get it, y'all can get it.
Okay, cool. I want to know what on one side, the other. Every time the money, it's either Snow White or Patrik. I figured it out. So if I don't get center, then at least either Patrik or Snow White are going to be getting the chips.
Yes.
So we'll keep it in the family.
You got it figured out because you either have to give to the left or the right. Exactly. You've got it figured out.
But is it my right or their right?
You're right. I know, right? Is it right?
Right.
Thank God you're cute, Patrik. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it's their right. It's not their right.
It's yours. What new TV show? What can y'all tell us? What is it?
2028. Well, we can say what it is. Emergence 2028. It's I'm playing a arms. Hold it like this so because you're getting the light. Okay. Yeah. An arms dealer. I play an arms dealer, and Paul plays a sidekick in the show.
Wow, acting.
Yeah. We're getting the script today. They said they're sending us the full script. Eric Roberts.
Oh, no way.
Just a steady line. I said, can I be like David Duchovny on Californication? Just give me the lines and then I'll just say it. Literally every line they had to read him. It was crazy.
I love it. Hey, someone wants to know if y'all are selling gift cards for the coffee readings.
So the way the gift card works is we don't do a gift card. They can purchase a coffee reading and just give us the address. And then we ship it to them. Yeah, put the name of the person they're purchasing it for, and then we will ship it directly to that person and that person's address. Or some people want the package to come to them. Doesn't matter. They can gift wrap it. Yeah. To them. Yeah, and they can book any day that they want, and then they can just text me directly after they book it, and the person that they bought it for can text me to switch it to their schedule if they want to change the date.
I love that. What a great holiday gift, though, to wrap it up because it comes in a box. Because I have mine from my Las Vegas reading with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all, I haven't even told y'all that even more stuff has come true.
Well, he knows.
Do you know?
I told you, make sure you answer that call.
I did. Y'all are going to make me blush.
And you're station what's about to come down the pike for you. Yes.
Wow. And then I'm traveling, and it's all very true.
Yeah.
It's all come true. Y'all are okay. Y'all know I was kind of hesitant. I've really never done a reading like that. I thought, oh, this will be fun. I'm shocked at how incredibly accurate. But y'all know I've met y'all so many times, so I know how fun y'all are. But I love hearing from other Jeff Lewis Live listeners that have done their coffee readings either in person or virtually with y'all. And they just rave about how nice and fun and genuine y'all are too. Yeah. You are, but y'all are everything you seem. Y'all are so fun. Y'all are always so kind when everyone meets you in person. It's really nice and refreshing. Yeah.
We're going to Seattle. They're booking us to go to Colorado. So what happens, they can go to the website, paula2.com, and book an actual coffee reading party. They book a minimum of 10 people. So 10 people can, pay at once or all pay separately, however they do it. Yeah. And then they bring us in for the coffee reading party. I'm looking for somebody to call us to an island. You want to go to Hawaii? I want to go to somebody. We need somebody from the Hawaii or the Caribbean to book us, please.
I mean, y'all got fans everywhere and y'all have rich fans. So that's what's very important.
It's all good. No, apparently we now have a fan page. Yeah. Somebody was telling us we have a fan page. Yes.
A Facebook group, right? What's it called? Yeah. Everything Pol and Patrik?
Yeah, Pol and Patrik. Yeah, somebody said that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fun.
I joined it. It's so fun. It's so fun. But y'all are accurate, whether it's in person or virtual. Y'all are so accurate on these coffee readings. Yeah.
It's incredible to see the kind of people that have walked into the boutique to do live readings that are local to LA, and even some that are flown in from San Francisco, Chicago, and New York. Yeah. And they come into the boutique and they're like, oh my God, I better put my lashes on, put my gear up together, coming to Beverly Hills. And not even that, even the virtuals, they get their makeup done. But we also do a selfie with everybody that comes on Zoom. We do a selfie with every single person and we send it to them after. But it's been incredible to see the kinds of heavy hitters that are in the world of business, finance.
That want you to read their coffee grinds.
That I'm so accurate with. Yeah. That they're like, oh my fucking God, like this is insane. Yeah. Like the things I did yesterday. Oh my God! Like I can't. Like I it's can't. Insane. I can't. Pretty cool.
Wow.
I mean, it's what you saw. It's just what's in it.
My stuff was nothing I ever expected at all, and it was truly so unexpected, and it all is coming true. Everything you said about my stuff is coming true. I haven't looked for the bird yet at my brother's house, but I will be doing that very soon. Okay. I got to figure out how the bird plays in. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing too now, Sarah, we're doing bundles. If people want to book book more time, they want future sessions, they can buy them in 3s or 6s and save them for later. They can't gift those to somebody, but they could use them for themselves and use them for book future sessions at a special rate, which is good.
Matt just said that she has had one and she told me hers was super accurate and she wants to book another one. So perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for popping on and saying hi. I hope to see y'all soon. I adore y'all so much. Pol2atteu.com, or you can easily go to Patrik Simpson's Instagram, and on your main page, there's also a link to buy it. Yeah.
And that she was blown away.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I don't know what that thumbs up means, but I think that's something good. I don't know. Look, somebody's giving us a bubble. Anyways, y'all have an amazing day. Have so much fun at Jeff Lewis's Thanksgiving. Yeah.
No, I haven't figured out.
Yeah. I love it. Adore y'all.
If we don't do me, you'll know why. Yeah.
I feel your pain. I always give a donation to the casinos. I figure it's a donation of my time. Yeah. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Bye, Snow White. Bye, Snow White. Is she in a good mood today? Okay. Bye, y'all. That's so funny. When I made the story about Pol and Patrik, because I've met now. I do apologize. I know y'all that aren't on Instagram hate whenever I have someone come on Instagram, but you know, if a chump joins me on Instagram, I'm gonna take it up, right? Oh, what are y'all getting feisty for in the comments? If you don't like Jeff, why are you here? Jazz said. Is a Jeff hater on here? Interesting, right? Yes, Char. Don't worry. We've already decided we're taking off the lamp. She's going back. The soft pink looked like taupe. It looked like my skin color on the camera. So sometimes, as y'all know, with lighting and coloring and camera, colors can look different. So I had to go with this dark pink, but she's done now. This color is staying. These gorgeous shelves are going to go up tomorrow. Once I get the tree that's coming in here, the lamp is going away. Yes, you can do a reading with them. POLATTEU.com. And I'm not affiliated with it at all. They literally did my reading when I was in Las Vegas for BravoCon. I'm not big into that. I've never had a psychic reading before. I can't say that I was like believing it. I was like, whatever, but I can tell you, and it's on video, y'all. I mean, Patrik videoed Pol telling me what was happening when he was reading it. So it's nothing that I'm making up. I mean, he literally told me he goes, where are you traveling soon? I said, nowhere. This is my last trip, whatever. The next week, y'all, and I did not know about it. I promise you, Jeff Lewis does not give me tips on when things are going to happen. I knew nothing about this Jeff Lewis live show, December 21st. I literally hear about things on the radio just like y'all do. So I had no idea this would be out. And I thought, you know what? I didn't know if I could go. I looked at the flights. They were really good. I'm like, okay, let me fly in, fly out the next day, super quick. They can do it from Australia. They can do anyone virtually because they do it on Zoom. So mine was in person because I happened to be at BravoCon, and I got an Uber from, what was my hotel? The hotel everybody was, the Link. And I went up to the fancy hotel, Delano, and I went up to their suite, and that's where mine was in person. But it's very, very accurate online or in person. Everyone has told me. It is a dark pink color, but yeah, it might look maroon here, but it's pink. Does it look more pink if I move? Also, there's a shadow up here from a shelf. So see how it looks darker up there, and then it's pink down there. So anyways, she's pink. Anyways, what else? Are they still offering Jeff's code? I don't know. You can always ask them that kind of stuff. DM Patrik Simpson. He's one that answers his DMs more than Pol does. I don't know if the Zooms are more accurate in person, or you send him pictures of it and then videos of you putting your thumb into the print and how you drink it and stuff. So I think it's accurate both ways. What else? We are going a little bit long. I guess we'll go to an hour. If you just joined earlier, don't be mad. If you want to see the replay with Pol and Patrik and Snow White on, just go to my Instagram story at Jeff Lewis Obsessed, or it stays. There's a series called Reality Water Cooler, and all my past, or most of my past shows are on there. It says a series. It's free, or it's on my Instagram grid, which is your main page. Just look for a video that has me in this shirt, right? And then you'll see Patrik and Pol and Snow White. Oh, the Zoom is less than. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Crafty Dodger. She called into the show today. Zoom is way less expensive than in-person coffee reading. I think your name is Lisa or Melanie, right? I mean, you go by two different names. Oh, you're in Houston. Susie, join the, when's the Christmas dinner? Join the Jeff Lewis Obsessed Facebook group. So next time we get together, I know at least 3 of us are flying out from Houston together to LA for the December 21st Jeff Lewis live show. So if anyone else is, We're staying together in a hotel. The SLS hotel is where a lot of us booked, right across from the Beverly Center. It's going to be so much fun. Donna Bowling and I are oh, I didn't know did your friend leave? Okay. My 13-year-old's in here and she had a sleepover and didn't know if she was still here. It's Thanksgiving week, y'all. So y'all just got to be on the fly with me, right? I should be going live every day though, except for Thanksgiving this week. The replays always go up. The podcast will go up. Everything will be like normal. But like I said, Annie and I are going to decide daily if we're going to do a reel or not. So maybe I won't do a reel today because I am letting her, get ready. And she's flying from LA to Texas to be with her family for Thanksgiving. So it does take a while for us to produce these reels together. So we're going to kind of take maybe a day or two off from that, but there's nothing going on, no drama. So I don't want to hear it like, why didn't you do a reel? No, I absolutely still have Annie. She's amazing. Oh, good question. Crafty Dodger. Are you cooking or catering Thanksgiving? Kind of a mixture of both. So y'all know, my mom's been gone almost 5 years. So we've always done a mixture. She mostly cooked Thanksgiving. We've done a mixture of, are we doing the fried turkey this year? Is it fried? We're doing a turkey. My husband already took care of that from this local, very famous barbecue restaurant called Killen's. And then my daughters want to help make all the sides. So I'm kind of excited for that. Yeah. Who else has Annie worked for? I know she's made Stu's public. I don't know that she's made anyone else's public. I think she's made Kristen Takeman's public. You'll have to ask Annie who all she works for because I'm just trying to think of the people that she's made public. I know her clients, but I'm not sure what all she's made public. So anyways, so DM Annie Sharp or check out Annie Sharp Perspective. That's the name of her company. Yes, it is I just lost you on TikTok. You know why? Because I didn't charge my iPad. Oops. TikTokers are going to be mad. Real quick, and let's clear up or finish up Pol and Patrik on the after show. Oh, also on the regular show, they were talking about how hard it is to get into college now. And it is so different. So different. I was looking to see if I had my charger. Darn it. Anyways, getting into college though, I can tell you, I've got my third daughter of 5, my third kid of 5. Knows where she's going to college, but like every year the application process is different. Like, are they requiring SAT? Are they not? The AP classes, the college classes, it's just so different for sure. Pol and Patrik on the after show, they got Jeff to talk about this event last night where Chef Stu was at. It was at the Bourbon Room. Daily Dose of Donna was there. We talked about the beginning of the show. There were so many podcasters. It was hosted by Zach Peter, Unfiltered with Zach Peter, and a lot of different podcasters were there and famous people. And Chef Stu was there. I'm not sure exactly, but they said he was a taste tester maybe for some sliders from the restaurant. So FAFSA helps with nothing, or at least in our family. But you are, FAFSA. Ugh, filling out FAFSA. And our oldest almost went to a private school, TCU, Texas Christian University in Fort Worth. And so we had to fill out, it was a last minute decision that she switched schools because of COVID. And so with private school, you're required to fill out this other one, this thing, I forget what it's even called now, because she's 22 now, so it's been a few years. ALW says Jeff and Stu are bound to reunite. I thought that a few weeks ago. I never knew. TCU, Texas Christian University. Pol and Patrik are looking for another house. They were talking about that Stu has blocked them, maybe Stu blocked Snow White 90210. I don't know. It felt sad. Jeff made it very clear, though. He doesn't want any of his friends, which is kind of different than what he's been saying about don't F with people that I don't F with people who F with people that I don't F with anymore. He made it very clear that he hopes Stu is nice to people. They dated 20 months. Jeff definitely makes the chumps all. Yes, Stu had definitely announced that he'd be there for that Friendsgiving. Yes, it was promoted for sure. but I don't know what all he did. I'm saying there, but maybe it was the food taste testing thing. But Jeff makes it very clear that he wants who he's dating to like go out with their, his friends and be included and all of that. So yeah, everyone like Pol and Patrik are saying students say hi to them. Maybe he felt awkward. Like, I don't know. Like, it's probably got to be weird whenever you break up with someone. And clearly Pol and Patrik are very good friends with Jeff. They're on the after show. They're on the main Jeff Lewis live show. So, hopefully all that will kind of shake out. I don't know. Jeff has said he doesn't think he and Stu can be friends. I don't think Jeff stays friends with people that he dates. Some people do, some people don't, but Oh, Dolly Girl said Stu judged which slider that's right, which slider he liked best. The podcasters came up with their favorites and Stu judged. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's just part of breaking up. The kind of a little bit of awkwardness for sure, I think. Oh, Robin says I adjusted her TV and now it looks pink. Yeah, also my wall color is going to look different based on what device you watch me on, right? A phone, a TV, whatever. Can you get the after show on YouTube? I don't think so. I don't know. Anything that's on YouTube that's not Sirius XM though is anything that shows Jeff Lewis's full content, it's copyright material. So YouTube takes it down eventually. Sorry, I'm moving my camera over, my Instagram camera. Anyways, yeah, we are going long today. I'm just hanging out with y'all. Love reading y'all's comments. Hamilton, so sorry. Please try to remain positive. Take the high road. Sending prayers and positivity. What's going on with JT? Can you? And for the kids. I don't know what's going on, JT. I missed it. I love that y'all talk in comments to each other. I love when I can read them. This lamp was from Home Goods. Yeah, Home Goods. But she's going back. She died, girl. The tag's right there. They gave me, it was $79.99. They gave me 10% off because there was a bunch of dings on the base of it, which I didn't really care about, but the lady noticed it when she was ringing me up for it. And they gave me 10% off. So anyways, what else? The vaping. Yeah. So Jeff talked about Doug being like a secret vapor, how it kind of put it in his pocket after he, whatever. That lamp is horrible. Okay. Don't have to be mean. It's going back. Sam, the new social media guy, starts a week from today, I think he said. So don't look for any. I wonder if maybe, so usually the day after a show at 12 o'clock Pacific, they would put up the new reel. So I don't know if Kian made one last reel from Friday's show and then they'll start, the new guy will. But I'm curious to see if it has like a different vibe, a different, if it looks different than Kian's. I don't know. Oh, we didn't talk about Jeff meeting up with his nieces. I thought that was super interesting, though, that, Kian is moving on to bigger things. That's all Jeff said. He thinks the grass is greener, but he could come back. He's moving on to bigger things. They didn't say exactly what. But he's still on good terms. He's going to Thanksgiving. I mean, I love that it's nothing bad. You know what I mean? So Monica got first seat. Yeah. And so did, why is that nothing going on? Monica and Heather Gay. Yeah. Somebody let us know. Oh, I love that, Jennifer. You're so sweet. Oh, yeah. Martindale. I mean, I think Jeff is always going to out people, but it does sound, because it sounded like Kelly asked her daughter Jolie if they could call her on the radio for Jeff to kind of like scold her about the grades. And she was like, no, Mom, don't do that. So, I think they took that into whatever. Oh, Gay says, did you notice that Jeff isn't bashing Stu? It makes me think Jeff wants him back. I mean, I think Jeff, with friends and relationships, employees, we've long seen him go on and off, right? If you just switch from TikTok, y'all, I'm so sorry. I let my iPad die out. And so I lost y'all on TikTok. So the replay will be everywhere else. The replay never goes up on TikTok anyway. So a little more distracted this week with Thanksgiving, and I'm Christmas shopping and got quite a few gifts taken care of the last couple of days. Letting my kids guide me on the other kids. So that's always fun. My husband always has really good ideas than I do. So It's all good. Let me know if y'all are getting your Christmas done or if you're just focusing on Thanksgiving for sure. Yes. Aaron says, last week, Jeff admitted he loves Stu on the after show. Yeah, he said he loves him. He's not over him yet. I mean, he hopes to take a break and then start dating in the new year. So anyways, well, that's about it. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining live. I promise you it's way more fun. Please like, please subscribe, please follow, please comment on all my videos. It all helps with the algorithm and my engagement. I'd really appreciate it. The podcast goes up in about 10 minutes. It's called Jeff Lewis Obsessed. So give me a 5-star rating there wherever you listen to your podcast. And I will see you tomorrow. Same place, same time, 12 Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Bye, y'all. Nothing is acting right on my Instagram.